Hello and welcome to Marco on Markets. This channel is for educational purposes only and shares my personal opinions and investment process. Nothing in this video should be taken as financial product advice or a recommendation to buy or sell any investment. Always do your own research and consider obtaining advice from a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Good morning, my name's Marco and it's Tuesday, 4th of August, 2026, 9:57 a.m. It's pre-market open. The NAB indicator for today is that the market will open flat 0.02% up on the futures. So we'll see how that goes. I'll just do a refresh. We still have only that one position at the moment, Accent Group, which is down 62.9% after dividends, and we've had that since January. We did sell 3 parcels last week, so we're looking to fill 3 positions in the coming days. I am trying to be patient and just wait for good pricing. The market was also quite hot last week, so that just made me, what are the words I'm looking for? Just be more patient, because I felt like the prices were quite, on the higher side from what I prefer to buy at. So the ones that I were interested in is Aristocrat and maybe Commonwealth Bank, maybe ANZ Bank, and perhaps also maybe one of the supermarkets. The other one was Wesfarmers, but it has actually increased quite a bit now. So let's just do a refresh and see how the market has opened. Okay, so it's opened. We've got a bit of green and a bit of red on the screen. We've got Wesfarmers down 1.18%, Viva Energy down 2.15%. On the positive sides, we've got Accent Group up 1.1%, Commonwealth's up 0.3%, ANZ up another 0.5%, Aristocrat up 0.25%, Coles down 0.12%, JB Hi-Fi down 0.42%, Macquarie up, and NAB both 0.7% up. So the banks have started well today. Woolworths is down 0.5%. Just refresh again. It does jump around quite a bit on open. So now we've got Wesfarmers is down 1.5% now. That's still just a bit on the high side. I think I need that at around the $88 mark. So it's just a bit over what I'm willing to pay. JB Hi-Fi I'm finding too expensive at the minute. As to with Woolworths, Coles needs to come down. Okay, we'll have a look at the market as a whole. And so it was supposed to open up flat, which it has. We're looking at 0.11% up. So that's fairly flat. Have a look at the ASX 200 stocks. All right, so let's have a look at the top losers. So we've got Australian Foundation Investments, which is down 3%. The investment company. BHP is down 1.76%. Obviously, that's a mining company. Viva Energy, which I mentioned before, is down 1.79%. Resolute Mining is down 1.34%. They do gold, and Alcoa is down 1.16%. And on the positive side, we have got AS2, which is Ascari Metals. It's a diverse mining company that's up 16.67%. It's interesting that that's in the top 200. That might be an error. I will need to check that because it's a stock that has a price of 0.007 and it's gone up by 0.0001, so 0.001 cent. So yeah, that's obviously, it's probably one trade and I can't imagine there'd be much volume with a stock like this. So that might be an error. I'll check that after this session. Life 360, that's a technology stock. That's up 5.4%. James Hardie is up 4%. DroneShield is up 5.5%. Wow, that's really making a big recovery. You might have remembered late last week it did drop like 12 or 14% in one day, and now it's up another 5%. So I'll have a look at a chart on that one. So what I'm talking about here is in the last 5 days or so. I might just have to do a little bit longer. Maybe it was, I'm thinking here. Right. So I think it's this drop here. I'll just measure that. Yes, it was a 13% drop in one day from, I think, I'm not sure if that's the 27th or the 28th. I'd say it's the 28th. And then it went a bit further down to 18%. And now we're looking at, in the last sort of 2 days, I think it put on about 4% yesterday, and it's up in sort of 2 days, sort of 12 to 13%. So I have had a look at that stock. It's been brought to my attention by a colleague. That's why I do follow it. I didn't realize it was in the top 200, which is interesting. But when I research it, let's just have a look at that quickly. And this is, I'll give you it'll give you a view into why I wouldn't sort of touch this stock. So if we go into the financials, there's a sheet. All right, we can have a look here. So they've got revenue, which, you know, in the last sort of 5 years has been 10 million, 16 million, 54 million, 57 million, 216 million. So that's good. That means the revenue is increasing and quite significantly in the last sort of 12 to 18 months there. You've got earnings before interest, tax and depreciation. So a loss of 5 million, a loss of 2 million, a profit of 3 million, a loss of 8 million, and a profit of 4 million. That's kind of alarming. So you've got here, they can make a $3 million profit on 54 million. So they've come out of a loss from 16 to 54. And then the revenue's maintained, and then they've made a loss. Well, you know, that can probably be explained away by, you know, investing in research and development or perhaps new technology or whatever it may be. But then the revenue's gone up like fourfold and they haven't really been able to capitalize on a profit, really. So I would expect that to have gone up, I don't know, at least say 20 million or something like that. But so that's kind of concerning. It's like more money coming in, but we're not making more money. So there must be something going on with the costs there, whether it's bonuses, increased wages, maybe the materials have gone up. I mean, I would imagine if you're developing drones, you'd be selling them at a price that is enough to cover your, you know, raw material costs. So yeah, look, just not a great profitability. And I understand that companies that are starting out will have a few loss years, but then once your revenue starts to increase, I expect profits to also be on the in the P&L. So that's enough about DroneShield, 5.5% up. And then if we refresh, look, it's gone up to 7% now. It's just very volatile too. So yeah, okay, that's enough on that. Then we've got Zip up 3%, 2.54. It's changed a little bit there. All right, we'll do one more refresh here, and then we'll go back and have a look at any buying opportunities. We've got Caltex has come into the top 5 losers there. PDI, I don't know if that was there just before. Predictive Discovery, it's a gold, down 5%. And then we'll just look at the winners. Still the AX2 drone, now 8%. Unbelievable. Okay, it's broadly the same. And then we'll have a look at just the banks. They looked like they were all up. Yep, so sea of green there with the best gainer was NAB, up 1%. It's put on a good amount of weight for NAB shareholders in the last sort of month or so, 2 or 3 months. I don't know exactly, but it's at a healthy share price at the moment. And the least gainer was Westpac. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'll be picking up a bank today. Go back to my approved list. We got Wesfarmers still down. We just sort of need that to come down a bit further. Coles is down 0.3 of 1%. Still not really at a good price there. I like to buy that at around the $23 mark. So it's sort of just got to come off another dollar, which is really another 2% or so. And Sigma, it's still on the high side. Sort of, I like that around the $2.80. So unfortunately, it looks like for today, I'm going to have to sit it out. And that's fine. The money's in, I actually keep it just in the NAB high interest account that's attached to, they offer 4.5%. I could transfer it over to a loan and put it into offset. And I think that's roughly around 6% at the moment. It's just a bit of stuffing around because my loans are with Macquarie. So to get the money back, you know, it takes a little bit of time. It's not instant. All right, I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Have a great day and happy investing. I'll speak to you. I'll try and do a market close this afternoon, or if I have any buying opportunities throughout the day, I'll try and cover that off. All right, have a good day. Thank you.